Hey, today we're going to take a look at this Weaver Qwik-Point. This is it's a red dot scope. It's came out in 1971 actually, so it's I guess you could call it the granddaddy of the modern red dot scope or sight. What's nice about this scope is it doesn't use batteries. What it does, it picks up light from this chamber right here and runs it down through and then shoots it out the main tube, and you get a nice perfectly round red dot. Actually the dot is orange, but just out of habit I'm going to call it a red dot. It weighs 8 ounces. It's made mostly out of aluminum. It has adjustments on it just like a regular scope. That's the pickup tube, and again it has the typical Weaver mounting system on it. Up front though, it has a steel metal clip that just snaps onto the scope rail, and then you thumb tighten your screw here. Really just a neat little scope. Again, one thing I really like about this is it's got a perfectly round red dot. The only problem is it's a very big red dot. Most modern red dots will cover 3 to 5 inches at 100 yards. The dot in this one will cover 12 inches at 100 yards. So it'll cover 6 inches at 50 yards and 3 inches at 25 yards. But once you get it sighted in, you get a little practice, it's actually a pretty good scope. Slightly out of focus, but I think you get the point. And let me show you how quick this is to mount, because what we're going to do is we're going to go out to the range here in just a minute, and we're going to mount this on 3 different guns. Here I have a Ruger 1022, and to mount this is really quite simple. Just get it lined up, snap it on, screw it down. I usually just finger tighten it, and you're ready to go. Looks kind of cool. It definitely looks obsolete, but you know what? It works good. I picked this up back in the 80s at a pawn shop for $20, and tell you what, best $20 I ever spent. So we're going to get out to the range, and we're going to start off shooting empty shotgun shells at about 10 yards. So let's get out there and have some fun. Let's see how it does on an AR-15. Let's try it on this Beretta Storm 9mm. Well, that was fun. Hey, one thing I want to cover real quick. I've had a lot of comments about not wearing earplugs. Well, I want you to know every time I shoot, I'm wearing earplugs, okay? Hope you guys are doing the same thing. Now, if you find one of these scopes in a pawn shop, gun shop, maybe even online, you might consider picking it up because it is a pretty neat little scope. So we'll see you guys next time.